So Salaki, the recording stopped. But anyway, that place, that land that they would go to, I don't wanna. It would be here in the Americas. All right, and that's where never mankind dwelt, because that this was a whole nother part of the earth. So that's them coming over here, and then more prophecy would be fulfilled, because Genesis 49:20 says, out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. Right, out of Asher. All right, Asher means happy. Tribe of Asher. Right, it said that his bread shall be fat. His bread, which is his lacham, his bread, his food, right, shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. And what the Peruvians have, they're known for their food. All right, that's what, when you go into the dainties here, which is the root word is ma'adan, which is dainty, food. All right, pleasure, cheerfully, dainty, delicately, delight. Okay, their food. So they would have good food. And when I looked up, what is Peru known for? It's known for, Peru is known for its rich history, stunning landscapes, and unique culture. Some of its most famous features include, all right, one of them is world-renowned cuisine. Peruvian food is considered among the best in the world, especially ceviche, which is raw fish, marinated in citrus juice, lomo saltado, ají de gallina, and the potato. Peru is the birthplace of thousands of potato varieties. So they're known for their dainties, their food. You see, out of Asher his bread shall be fat, his lacham, his bread, his food. All right, his in fat. That what the word shaman? Yeah, shaman, which goes into fat, rich, robust. Right, and then also the root word to be or become fat, to grow, to show fatness. So they would have good food. And according to the 12 tribe chart, which we believe to be the truth by faith, the Asher would be from Colombia to Uruguay. Okay, when you look at the map, okay, so that would be from Colombia on down to Ecuador, including Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay. Okay, so Asher is a good portion of South America, right? So I thought that was quite interesting. How they look. They look just like the so-called Native Americans here. And that's because they are the same people. These are the 10 tribes, Northern Kingdom. You see, this is them. They're also Israelites. Look at Buddy in the background right there. Look like Gad. Look like so-called Native Americans. You see, and the Lord brought us over here on this side of the earth so that we could be gathered together as one nation again and receive salvation through the Messiah. So, I just wanted to bring that out. See if there's anything else. Oh, other fun facts. Peru is one of the world's largest producers of silver, copper, and gold. It is home to Lima, a major cultural and culinary hub of South America. So it's also one of the largest producers of silver, copper, and gold, which can go into that shaman, that fatness, that fat, all those dainties, those resources. One of the most diverse countries in the world. What else? I think that's pretty much it. What ancient civilization inhabited Peru? Came from Peru. I'm trying to see, was that the Incas or the Mayans? Not the Mayans. Was it the Incas? Yeah, the Inca. Yep. The Inca Empire, which was the largest empire in the Americas before the arrival of the Spanish in the 1500s. However, the Inca were not the first civilization in Peru. right? So, you know, Jake was doing a thing, um, building until the Lord brought, raised up, which is a shit. You can might as well link that to the curse. I'm gonna raise a nation against you that they should not know. He brought those Spanish over here, Columbus and them over here, and that was the end of them. Let me see. Deuteronomy 28:36, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thy fathers have known. That's not it. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And that really was fulfilled through the so-called blacks, so-called Negroes, man, being put in them that yoke of iron on our necks. Yeah, the Lord got us good, man. Scattered. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that through the spirit. My prayer was edifying. So-called Peruvian, South Americans, man, these are also Israelites. So this ain't a black thing.